project because I wanted to work with a hobby computer, the Arduino. I thought it would be great to get into electrical engineering. And let me demo it here. So first, it's locked. If I input the wrong combination, it won't let you in. If I scan the wrong finger, it won't let me in. If I input the right combination, it will let me in. And same goes for a register finger. Now, the two main inputs are, as you can see, the fingerprint scanner here and the keypad. It's all wired to the Arduino here, which controls everything. And it's all powered by this little battery. Yeah. The most challenging part about this, I'd say, would be the fingerprint scanner. It was a pain to code with. It messed with my clock servo here, which turns this thing safe. And because the Arduino could only do one process at a time, I had a hard time getting these two to cooperate with each other. But it worked. And any future modifications I make will probably be adding a servo to open and close the door automatically, and possibly a platform that rises out of here with an actuator. In reflection, I learned a lot from this. I had no experience with the Arduino IDE coding environment before. I learned how to code in Arduino, and I learned about electrical engineering. Thank you. Power switch. Yeah. As you can see, it's
How are you going to keep your code safe so your brother doesn't break in?
if I get myself a USB DVD cable, which I can plug into my computer here, then I can change the password at will.
So you said the Arduino only lets you run a single process at a time. How did you manage to get both the keypad and the
Okay, so
sensor?
this is a bit of a long story. I used a random function to create a random number, yeah. And with the if loop, I had a thing check for which number it generated, and if the number was equal to one number out of many, then it would run a different process instead of the process usually ran. I believe my number was around 4,000, and if I got 4,000 out of 4,000, it would check the fingerprint scanner instead of the keypad. Because the fingerprint scanner, it lags a lot more, just because of the nature of how it works.
You can use like Raspberry Pi for this project, and it's going to be like you can control many things using Raspberry Pi. And if you see about the cost, it's not expensive. So why do you use Arduino in place of Raspberry?
Because I felt that the Raspberry Pi is more of a higher level, and that it's more of a powerful computer. The Arduino is a bit more entry level for someone like me who has no experience in modern computers, and it worked very well, I think.
So it's powered on battery, right?
Yes.
It's inside. How long can the battery last?
I'm not sure actually. I ran through like 3.
So what will happen if I run out of power?
Oh, unfortunately, I won't be locked in. However, as it happens, the servo will start turning slower and slower as the battery runs down, so I will know that it's running out of power, and hopefully I will be able to change the battery.
Okay.
Can you charge it from the outside?
Maybe if I drilled another hole, we could.
Like how strong is, because it's being held together by a servo motor, like that's what keeps you locked out. How
Oh,
strong
yes.
is the servo motor?
Oh, the servo actually, it doesn't depend on the servo motor itself. It depends on how strong the servo is connected to the box.
Oh, okay.
Right now, it's connected via epoxy, which is pretty strong. But, I don't want to pull on it too hard.